The ocean is vast and deep. It holds many mysteries. We are drawn to its depths. What lies beneath the surface? Join us as we explore this incredible underwater world. The ocean covers most of our planet. It is home to countless creatures. We are still discovering new species. The ocean is full of wonder. The average depth of the ocean is about 2.3 miles. This might not seem like much at first glance, but when you consider the vast expanse of the ocean, it becomes quite impressive. Imagine driving from one end of a city to another, and that's roughly the distance you'd be traveling vertically if you were to dive to the average depth of the ocean. That's almost 12,100 feet. To put that into perspective, that's about the height of 40 Eiffel Towers stacked on top of each other. This depth varies greatly depending on where you are in the ocean. In some places, the ocean is relatively shallow, while in others it plunges to incredible depths. It depends on the location. For example, the continental shelves, which are the submerged edges of the continents, are much shallower compared to the open ocean. These shelves can extend for hundreds of miles before the ocean floor drops off steeply into the deep ocean basins. The ocean floor is not flat, it is a dynamic and varied landscape, much like the surface of the Earth. There are vast plains, towering mountains, deep valleys, and even underwater volcanoes. This varied terrain is shaped by a combination of geological processes, including volcanic activity, tectonic movements, and the sediment deposition. It has mountains, valleys, and plains. The underwater mountains, known as seamounts, can rise thousands of feet from the ocean floor, while the valleys or trenches can plunge to depths that are hard to fathom. These features create a complex and diverse environment that supports a wide range of marine life. Some areas are much deeper than others. The deepest parts of the ocean are found in the oceanic trenches, which are formed by the movement of tectonic plates. These trenches can reach depths of over 36,000 feet, such as the Mariana Trench in the western Pacific Ocean. The deepest parts are called trenches. The Mariana Trench, for example, is so deep that if you were to place Mount Everest at its bottom, the peak would still be over a mile underwater. These trenches are some of the most extreme environments on Earth, with immense pressure, frigid temperatures, and complete darkness. These trenches are formed by tectonic plates. The Earth's crust is divided into several large and small plates that float on the semi-fluid mantle below. When these plates collide, one plate can be forced down into the mantle, creating a trench. This process is known as subduction. These plates are constantly moving. This movement is driven by the heat from the Earth's interior and causes a variety of geological activities, including earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and the creation of new oceanic crust. The movement of tectonic plates is a slow but powerful force that shapes the Earth's surface and the ocean floor. The Mariana Trench is the deepest part of the ocean. It is located in the Pacific Ocean. The trench is about 7 miles deep. That's deeper than Mount Everest is tall. The pressure at the bottom is immense. It is over 1,000 times the pressure at sea level. Very few humans have ever been to the bottom. It is a hostile and extreme environment. Scientists use sonar to measure the ocean's depth. Sonar stands for sound navigation and ranging. It works by sending out sound waves. These waves bounce back from the ocean floor. The time it takes for the sound to return tells us the depth. This technology has revolutionized oceanography. We can now map the ocean floor in detail. Section 5. The importance of understanding ocean depths. Understanding ocean depths is crucial. It helps us understand ocean currents. These currents affect our climate. The ocean floor also holds resources. These include oil, gas, and minerals. Mapping the ocean floor helps us navigate safely. It also helps us understand underwater earthquakes. These earthquakes can cause tsunamis. Knowledge of ocean depths is vital for our safety. Section 6. Life in the abyss, deep-sea creatures. The deep sea is one of the most mysterious and least explored places on Earth. It is a world of perpetual darkness, crushing pressure, and freezing temperatures. Yet despite these extreme conditions, life thrives in the abyss. The deep ocean is home to amazing creatures. These creatures are unlike any other found on the planet. They have evolved unique adaptations to survive in such a harsh environment. From the bizarre to the beautiful, the deep sea is teeming with life that continues to baffle and amaze scientists. These creatures have adapted to survive. They have developed extraordinary features to cope with the lack of light, the scarcity of food, and the immense pressure. Some have large eyes to capture the faintest glimmer of light, while others have no eyes at all, relying instead on other senses to navigate and find food. They live in darkness and extreme pressure. Some have bioluminescent bodies. Bioluminescence is the production and emission of light by a living organism. This remarkable adaptation allows deep-sea creatures to communicate, attract mates, and lure prey in the pitch-black depths of the ocean. This means they can produce their own light. The light produced can be used in various ways. For instance, some species use it to startle predators, while others use it to blend in with the faint light filtering down from the surface, making them invisible to both predators and prey. One example is the anglerfish. The anglerfish is perhaps one of the most well-known deep-sea creatures. Thanks to its distinctive appearance and unique hunting method, it has a long, thin appendage on its head known as an esker, which can produce light. It has a lure that glows in the dark. This attracts prey. The anglerfish dangles its glowing lure in front of its mouth, mimicking the movements of small prey. When an unsuspecting fish comes close, the anglerfish snaps its powerful jaws shut, capturing its meal in an instant. Another is the giant squid. The giant squid is one of the largest and most elusive creatures in the deep sea. It has long tentacle-like arms that it uses to capture prey. These arms are lined with powerful suckers, allowing the squid to hold onto its catch with incredible strength. It can grow to over 40 feet long. The sheer size of the giant squid is awe-inspiring. Despite its massive size, it remains one of the most mysterious creatures in the ocean, rarely seen by humans. Its elusive nature and the depths at which it lives make it a subject of fascination and intrigue for marine biologists and ocean enthusiasts alike. Section 7. The Twilight Zone, where sunlight fades. This is a realm of the ocean that remains largely unexplored and shrouded in mystery. It is a place where the light from the sun barely penetrates, creating an environment that is both eerie and captivating. The Twilight Zone is a layer of the ocean. It is also known as the Mesopelagic Zone. This zone is characterized by its dim light, which is not strong enough to support photosynthesis. The light here is faint and blue, giving the water a ghostly appearance. It lies between 660 and 3,300 feet deep. This depth range marks the transition from the sunlit upper layers to the dark abyss below. The pressure here is immense, and the temperature drops significantly as you go deeper. Very little sunlight reaches this zone. The light that does penetrate is scattered and diffused, creating a perpetual twilight. This lack of light affects the types of organisms that can survive here, leading to unique adaptations. Creatures here have adapted to the dim light. Many have large eyes. These adaptations help them to maximize the limited light available. Some species have developed bioluminescence, producing their own light to attract prey or communicate. Some creatures migrate up and down. This daily vertical migration is one of the largest movements of biomass on the planet. At night, they ascend to the upper layers to feed, and during the day, they descend back into the twilight zone to avoid predators. They follow the available light. This behavior is driven by the need to find food and avoid becoming food themselves. The light gradient in the water acts as a guide, helping them navigate through the different layers of the ocean. The Twilight Zone is a mysterious and fascinating place. It is home to a diverse array of life forms, many of which are still unknown to science. Exploring this zone can provide valuable insights into the adaptability of life and the complexities of marine ecosystems. Section 8. The ocean floor, a hidden landscape. The ocean floor is a vast and varied landscape. It has mountains, volcanoes, and plains. It is also home to hydrothermal vents. These vents release hot water and chemicals. These vents support unique ecosystems. Bacteria thrive in these extreme conditions. They form the base of the food chain. Section 9. Conclusion. The ocean's depths beckon. The ocean's depths are full of wonder. We are still learning about this vast and mysterious world. New technologies are helping us explore. We are discovering new creatures and ecosystems. The ocean is a vital part of our planet. We must continue to study and protect it.